Hello there, Cancer. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast. This forecast is for the week of December 30th through January the 5th. We are going to be pulling one card for each sign, or excuse me, one card for each day, and taking a little peek, a little glimpse at some of the energies that show up during the week for us. So let's start with Monday and work our way through to Sunday and the weekend. Okay. All right. Now let's just jump right in. On Monday, Cancers, what you have showing up here is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords just tells me that you are going to be taking a break from something, taking a rest. A lot of times this is forced downtime. This is not necessarily, like we're calling into work and saying, oh, I need a mental health day. I'm just going to take a day off. This is something going on that keeps us from doing everything that we would normally be doing. Okay. However, there's a silver lining here because this allows us to think things through that we would not get a chance to think through otherwise. And so we'll come out of this with a more updated, more current, more applicable perspective on things going on in our lives. So there is that silver lining there that has to do with that forced downtime. Now, looking at Tuesday, you guys have the Nine of Rods showing up on Tuesday. So Nine of Rods just tells me that you guys are getting ready for something. You're preparing for something. And so we may actually clarify this card if I don't see something that looks bigger to me to clarify, but definitely getting ready for something. And this can be anything from getting ready for a vacation to getting ready to make a big presentation at work to getting ready to ask your boss for a raise. But the key word here is just getting ready. You're making preparations. All right. Now let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday, we have the Eight of Pentacles showing up in reverse. This just means you're not getting any work accomplished today. I don't know if you go and clock in or not, but if you clock in, you're not getting any work done there. If you're planning on doing work around home, nay, not happening. And if you're planning on doing some kind of volunteer work, there's something going on here where that is not happening either. Okay. Now let's look at Thursday. Thursday, we have the Tower showing up in reverse. This is a card that I like to see in reverse, actually. Tower in reverse just means that there was something in the past that made you feel secure and stable. Probably even whenever you started with whatever this was in the past, it was an upgrade from whatever was before. But lately it's gotten to be where you've kind of hit the ceiling on that thing. There's no more room for growth or expansion. There's no more, there's no more, growth. There's no more room for growth or expansion. And so now what we see here is Spirit doesn't like us staying someplace where there's no room for growth or expansion, even if we're comfortable. We like being comfortable. That's not the name of the game, though. So Spirit will boot us right out of that secure thing that feels really comfortable because Spirit wants us to move into this growth and expansion. Well, this Tower coming up in reverse says, now you've reached that place that's better than what you had before whenever that thing got shaken up. Now you're in that place that allows for growth and expansion and is also safe and secure, but safe and secure with that room, with room for you to breathe. All right, now let's look at Friday. Friday, we do have the Knight of Pentacles. This just means that you are being very careful with your budget. This can be not spending, no impulse spending, I guess is the phrase that I'm looking for. This is also could be that you're just literally paying the bills, sending out the transfers to the bill collectors, that type of thing. All of that could be coming up, but doing everything that we can to bring in that money, bringing in the money, honey, and making sure that that money goes as far as we want it to go. So that's Friday. Doesn't surprise me right after Christmas. Of course we are. We're trying to get everything back to where it should be. Okay, so now Cancers for the weekend. We show up with a King of Rods to start with. This just tells me about somebody a lot of you are interacting with. King of Rods is somebody who likes to make people around them happy, laugh, smile. Very positive, optimistic person normally. They try to be uplifting, fun, kind of impulsive. They don't really like to plan things out. So we see you spending some time with somebody like that on Saturday, whether that is a neighbor or romantic interest, a family member, whatever, however it's appropriate for you. But we do see that person showing up in your energy and influencing you. And then on Sunday, we have A Lover's card coming up in reverse. Now, Lovers in reverse just basically means you have some kind of partnership, whether it's romantic, business, or otherwise, where you're not on the same page with that person and you guys are having a hard time actually getting along and making things click. So, let's see. Actually, I don't think I want to do the preparations card. Let's do the Lovers card in reverse and let's see if there's some kind of advice for you about how to improve the situation where things aren't clicking. Actually, let's do the tarot for advice on this one. Usually I use the Lenormand in these videos, but I think the tarot is more appropriate for this question. What is Cancer's best advice on this situation where they're having a hard time getting along with someone that they would consider to be a partner to them, in whatever respect that is? What is their best advice? Ooh, okay. So I'm going to tell you, with Temperance showing up in reverse as your first card for advice, this says you've been really patient with this person or this group of people, whoever it is, for a while. The time for patience has ended. You've given them second, third, fourth, fifth chances. Done. Done, 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 done with chances. That's over. All right. Two of Wands says you've got some choices about how you handle the situation. Okay. So recognize those choices. Six of Swords basically says move away from the drama and the chaos that has been created by this partnership being off balance and move into some calmer waters. Whatever that looks like for you, getting away from the drama and chaos. Whether that looks like I'm just taking a walk to kind of cool things off, or whether that looks like, you know what, I need to find somebody else who I can work on this project with. Whatever that might happen to be. And I'm sure there's a lot of play in the middle there. So, whatever that might happen to be, look for getting away from the drama and the chaos and finding some calm. All right, so that's what we've got for the week. Thank you so much, Kansas, for being here. I do appreciate it. Those of you who would like to book private readings with me, you can find all my information about that, as well as all my contact information on my website. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. And if I don't see you for a private reading between now and then I will see you guys back on the next video. Peace out.